ascension. And don't you forget to mention, when y'all say it's your time, watch how they gotta pay attention. In the last days where they'll do anything to be mentioned. On an app designed to put your mind in prison, it's extensive. Covered in that cost your soul, I'm like, surely it's
South African streets. Peace and blessings, my beautiful people. South Africa. Check it out. First thing you notice is, man, it's so many of our people in all different shapes, colors, and sizes. We blended in so much easier here. And as far as how they even dressed as well, it was so similar. So that was the first difference that was significant. And I was looking around like, man, they said South Africa was supposed to be all these white folks. All I see is our people. Once again, nothing against Caucasian people. I'm just saying what our people say when we speak about this place. And that was debunked instantly. So we walked to this place, Kramer's Coffee. And it was pretty cool. And it was right there from where we were staying, from our Airbnb. Really nice little spot, as you can see. So definitely vlog this so you can check it out.
I was chasing happiness, but I was blind, I couldn't see. Happiness is in the source that live in water, not the creek. So thankful I ain't leaked from a shootout in the streets. Thankful he opened my eyes, yeah, now one can see. Yahoo, the one who came and rescued me.
So as you can see, they put the shape in the coffee, and the coffee was pretty decent, no complaints. It was a good way to start the rising as we were heading out to the largest mall in Africa. As I was just sitting, just looking around, like it was just amazing me because of all the things that I had heard about South Africa before getting here. So I just kept looking, and I just kept seeing our people in it. Like I said, just you could tell there was a heavy influence of Shemites here. You could definitely see it for people who understand the difference between Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Heavy Shemitic influence here.
Complete, y'all only want your will, never we, but the we. All of you exactly what I see. Fill my raw with complete sound doctrine, no conceit. That this world is steady pushing the same stuff that had your spirit, man, petite.
So the development, and I know you guys, those of you from the diaspora who have never been here to the continent, can see from the videos we show you of Ghana versus the videos I'm showing you now of South Africa. The development of South Africa is just on a whole nother level. So I really wanted to capture that as we was heading to the mall. I wanted you guys to see the development. So I just truly honed in. And this was big to me too. You know, the steering wheel is on the opposite side. They drive on the opposite side. I just wanted to capture that as well. I thought it'd be dope for you guys to see it. So just look around, you know, as a young man, so many stories that I heard about Africa, about how poor it was, so many images. Every time I ever saw a commercial or saw something come up about Africa, it was always presented in a very, very poor light. It was always presented in a way in which would turn you off from Africa. So it was a blessing to me to be able to capture this for you guys. Look at the development here in South Africa. Look, this is far from what they told us. This is way different from what they said it would be. And most of my people, they're astonished when I explain this or I show them videos of this, because it's so different from how it's been presented to them and how they've been told of what it was like in Africa. one of the first things that sticks out to you, of course, is just like the buildings and the development. But if you're paying attention to the videos we do on Ghana, the roads are the key. This is something that I have emphasized heavily since being in Ghana. It's like I feel, especially in the areas which they present the most, like Accra, or the areas that they are trying to create heavier levels of tourism, like Accra, you have to get these roads there. You have to get this more developed. Like, this part of the country should be more developed. And I have felt personally that there's been some type of mismanagement, because I feel like it should be further along than what it is. But here in South Africa, as you can see, the roads are all extremely developed, especially in the main parts. Now, I have not personally traveled one road that wasn't developed since we have been in South Africa, and just look at the things, the building, the businesses, and all that they have to offer. It's amazing. It will really blow your mind. And as we was approaching and getting closer to the mall, the more we seen it, it was just like, man, like, it just really blows you to see how developed it is. So here we are pulling up on the mall, and look at this, guys. Oh my goodness. Very beautiful. You can see the Ferris wheel outside the mall. You can see the size. Very huge. Very well developed. And yeah, you know, the excitement was boiling. We couldn't wait to get in here and get it and show you guys.
All you let me, only you can set us free. Only you can set us free. All you let me, I wanna be all I can be. Exactly what you need. Only you and none of me. Only you can set us free. Only you can set us free. All you and none of me. All you and none of me.
So finally we was inside the mall, and it wasn't hard to see right off the rip as soon as we stepped in, just being amazed, like I said, how beautiful and how wonderful it was here in Africa. And we seen it as soon as we stepped in, like, wow, like, man, this is beautiful. This is unlike anything we've seen at home to this extent. Very wonderful, developed, extravagant mall.
Got MTN.
So peace and blessings, all my beautiful people. You guys, we are at the largest mall in Africa. Right here in South Africa. The largest mall in Africa, and it is so dope. It's amazing. I can't even think, you know, being from the Charlotte area, us having malls like, it's been so long, I'm detached. South Park, Concord Mills, all that good stuff. Y'all, this got it on padlock. Living in Atlanta, working in Atlantic Station, Lenox, all of the Cumberland, padlock. Show you just a fraction
show you just a fraction of the inside. The mall is so huge and so big. We're right here in South Africa. It's called Mall of Africa. It is so, listen, South Africa, so many things that I heard about this place before I came here, I was able to debunk as soon as we land, like how they talk like it's supposed to be totally Caucasian. Only 7% is all of us, but it's a more variety of us. It's not, and you're gonna have to understand what I'm saying to understand what I'm about to say. You're gonna have to have some Hebrew understanding, but it's not like predominantly Hamitic. It's predominantly Shemitic, which is dope. It's amazing. You see it, like we walk in, we don't stand out. In Ghana, it's like instantly standing out. Like it's not like that here at all. Like you blend right in with no issues, no problems. Very diverse, very modern. As you can see, people just out here chilling. You know, I mean, it's so much, and I'm gonna do a video where I actually compare what I've experienced from Egypt to Ghana to even here in South Africa. South Africa is the best place. It's the most, it's on a scale from 1 to 10 as far as being built up. It's a 10. Like, there's plenty of places in the States that this place is way more developed than. Plenty of places in the States. So I think that's dope. I think that's amazing. Your money goes twice as far here compared to Ghana. Twice as far. It's not just the fact that it's $1 to 18 rands. It's the fact that the prices is set to what the people can afford. So coming here with that difference goes a much longer way, where they're inflating everything in Ghana purposely to try to snatch up all our money. And they inflate a lot of things with us, like trying to make us pay $1,000 for a residency every year, just those type of things. But like I said, when I do an actual breakdown, I'll break it down, but I'll let you guys see a little bit more. But any story you can think of that's important to you, whether it be, just anyone, I'll show a couple more of them after I thump off of here. But it's this mall has everything. I said, it's full of our people, so many of our people. It's amazing. It's amazing to see it. South Africa should be, if you are from the diaspora and you're thinking about moving to Africa, South Africa should be number 1 on your list. Ghana is overrated. I'll do a video about that soon. But right now we out. Let's roll. Hold on. Guess. Nike. Plug and play with the classic Jordans. Diesel. Calvin Klein. The iStore. Michael Kors. You name it. They have it. As you can see, this mall was just so amazing. It's such an amazing place. And I'm just only showing you a fraction. I didn't get a chance to walk the entire mall. Didn't even come close to be able to walk the entire mall, but I just showed you what I could. And man, this thing was just amazing. I was just amazed at what I was seeing. Like I said, being told what we're told about Africa, to see this, it's like, I'm like, yo, this is way better than any mall we have at home. There's no mall like this that I have been to, and I've been in a lot of the major states, from New York to Cali to Atlanta. I haven't seen nothing like this, and we was just getting started. Come to find out, we was just getting started.
but I don't want to jump ahead in the videos. But I'll keep letting y'all check out the Mall of Africa. Just look at it, guys. Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah, now one can see. Y'all were the one who came and rescued me. So many going astray, faith is obsolete.
My God, what's up?
Yeah, we see it every day. They rather follow these
All these
elites,
men?
following Satan to
Men?
defeat. But as far as me and mine, I follow y'all with every beat. No doubt in my mind until my purpose is complete. Y'all only want your will, never we, but the we. All you exactly what I see. Feel my rod with complete sound doctrine, no conceit. That this world is steady pushing the same stuff that had your spirit, man, petite. Yeah. Give me deep. Hope you know that these last days ain't for the weak. The separation ain't discreet. Open wide and you can see. If it's stopping you from buying, this the mark of the beast.
Y'all see that? That's because I'm so used to us doing everything on the opposite side. It's flip-flop here. Same with the escalators. The side we usually go down, they come up. The side we come up, they go down. Same with driving. Opposite side of the road, steering wheel on the right side versus the left. So it kind of reminds me of Hebrew, because it's supposed to go right to left, but in English they teach us to write left to right. Pretty dope.